Good morning, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that comes up a lot here on West Hartford Neighbors, and it's which internet service is really better. Better is a very relative term, so we're going to explore some of the pros and cons. I'm a huge advocate for Gonetspeed, as people know, but there are a couple of instances where I do recommend Comcast service. Also, we're going to go over a misleading ad that was brought to my attention by a customer, so stay tuned and I hope you like it. So let's start out with fiber, and let's go over some of the pros of fiber. One of my favorite things about fiber is it's just light in a glass tube, so you can't short it, you can't drown it. You know, they bury it under the ocean. So if you have it working at point A and then it's not working at point B, you know your problem is right in the middle. When you have cable or a copper-based system, you can, hook up your meter. However, you don't know really where that fault is, because depending on the short or the fault, it could be, it could say 1,000 feet down the line, and it could be 100 feet. It could be 4,000 feet. You really don't know. So, so that's one of my favorite things about fiber. Also, the symmetrical up and down, upstream and downstream is what I'm referring to, of the internet itself. That's needed for things like video conferencing and which we do a lot now. The security systems, which have live video. So pretty much anything with live video, that helps you out a lot. Also games, pretty much a lot of the stuff that we do now, you really benefit from having the symmetrical up and down system. Second is there's a lot less loss, so at the source it's not as highly amplified, which reduces noise that I'm always talking about in the line, so that will give you a clearer signal and less dropped packets. So as far as cons, the only cons I've really seen with this system, with this technology, is the fact that it's not compatible with some older alarm systems that a lot of people have. So you either have to get hooked up to internet with a cell backup for your alarm system, or you're out of luck on some of the really old systems. There are options for home phone. They just don't work for the alarm systems. So those are the main cons. Let's move on to the pros of cable. So the main pro for cable is the con for fiber, that their digital phone service will work with all alarm systems. So, if that's something that's important to you, cable definitely wins there. And also the price. So technically you can get cable for $5 or $10 less than the base package of fiber, but you're kind of getting what you pay for too. So so that brings me to the cons. The cons is the infrastructure is basically a house of cards. It's getting old, it's deteriorating, it's corroding. Unlike fiber, cable is subject to corrosion and shorting and faults that you don't experience with fiber. Second, you're on a network with your neighbors, so all the noise and all the problems in their line become noise and problems in your line potentially. So that's an issue. Also, the customer service leaves a lot to be desired. I have a video that you're welcome to check out, and I encourage you to do so, about how it took me 10 times to call Comcast to make a simple change on my account. So now let's get into the catalyst for this video. I saw this ad when I was on the job at a customer's house, and it really made my blood boil. It's one of the main reasons I am trying to educate everybody in America, so that these type of ads don't work and have no effect. And I think that's the only reason they're going to stop, because we can't rely on these companies, to be honest. So that's my mission, and let's get into the ad that I saw. Now let's take a look at this ad, shall we? So up at the top you could see the price, and you know, that's fine. Really, with their fees and stuff, it comes out to, you know, closer to $50, but that's nothing new. That's pretty normal for them. Down at the bottom here is where I have a real problem. Delivers the fastest internet. I don't know by which metric they're going, but even right at the bottom here on the fine print, it says speed's not guaranteed. So how they can say that, to me, is ridiculous, and it's false. Gonetspeed, even their base package, is faster and will do more with the symmetrical up and down. It's up and downstream. So there's that. Delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Well, Gonetspeed has us, so that's not true. I find their equipment to fail in many real-world situations. There's much better stuff out there than the equipment that they provide for you. The security, in-home Wi-Fi network with notifications. There's a lot of different devices that you can get with that. That's nothing really special, and that's been around for a long time. Peacock, they got us there. Peacock is a proprietary Comcast, NBC Universal thing. So, and then includes a 4K streaming device at no additional cost. What they give you is something called a Flex, which I have not seen perform well at all. It's very cumbersome. It's yeah, it's not great. So as far as I'm concerned, they can have it. Anytime I sign up a customer for Xfinity, I do not include the Flex. So that brings me to another concern is, would you really want to do business and give your hard-earned money to a company that intentionally deceives you? Right now, there's not a whole lot of options. I am working on it. I'm working on bringing 3 to 4 good options, apples to apples, you know, to our area. That's what we really need. So, you know, for me, that's a huge problem when they would flat out make these claims. And yeah, they do include fine print to keep them all legal, but it's also very intentionally deceiving. So you make up your mind, and we are here to help no matter what you want to do. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. We are on a goal to educate everyone in America, so this kind of misleading ads really have no effect, because we're going to have an educated population, so they won't be able to claim things like this. Thank you very much, and have a good day.